Okay, so
I've been living on Pandora for about 5 years, so yeah. I watched everything, so I don't know the order in which I saw things. The one that had the biggest effect, obviously, was 2001: A Space Odyssey. I saw that when I was 14, so it's 50 years ago. That's the one that made me actually start making films. But even the giant bug movies, I loved. Them, it's about giant ants in Los Angeles. I just watched this recently. They find a survivor at the beginning of the movie. There's a little girl covered in dirt, holding a doll, who can't speak because she's so traumatized. Does that sound familiar at all? So, as every artist is influenced by the things that they see, and the younger you see them, the more impressed you are by them. I showed Seventh Voyage of Sinbad to my kids.
Help! Sinbad! Sinbad!
And my daughter, she said, "Dad, this is the worst CG I ever saw." I said, "Honey, people hadn't even thought of CG yet when this was made. This is what we had." I'd love to be very knowledgeable and say it's a Truffaut film or something like that, but it's The Wages of Fear.
Il y a $2000 à la clé. Oh, mais je m'en fous du pognon, moi je tiens à ma peau. Trop tard, mon pote, fallait réfléchir avant.
It was remade as Sorcerer, which I also really like. But The Wages of Fear is a great film. You mean besides Alita?
yeah.
Alita. Well, I don't think manga has translated well. I don't even think Japanese anime has translated well to cinema. I think it's been tried. Robert Rodriguez and I are both big fans, both of manga and anime. We wanted to do it right. I know we took a lot of flack early on about the eyes. It's like you can't do a manga character without big eyes, especially Alita. I mean, the way Kishiro draws her, she's got gigantic eyes, big as grapefruits, and a little tiny rosebud mouth that's about this big. We only went halfway to the way he draws her. You have to really understand artistically what it is you're trying to do and say. And so, look, it's not an easy path to translate manga to the screen. I don't even remember. It's all a blur. I was working on Avatar all year. I was shooting all year, so I didn't really see anything. The last movie that really had a huge impact on me was Gravity. Yeah, I haven't seen that much lately that really excited me. Well, I mean, look, when I see a movie like Star is Born or something like that, I can have an emotional reaction. But it doesn't inspire me to want to go make a movie like that. I haven't been inspired to want to make a movie like what I'm seeing on the screen for a while. Probably Iron Man, the first Iron Man. Jon Favreau really did a good job with Iron Man. I was a little disappointed in the Spiderman films, I have to say, although they got better recently. I think they've captured his essence now.
I've read somewhere that you were close to make a Spider-Man movie in the 90s.
I developed it. Initially. Spider-Man was nowhere. Nobody was thinking about it. And Canon, they went bankrupt. It was available. And I got Carol Co., who I made Terminator 2 with, to buy the rights. Nobody was thinking about it. But I loved Spider-Man from the time I was a kid. He was my guy. I mean, the Hulk and X-Men and all that stuff, but Spider-Man. And I never liked the DC ones at all. You're either DC or you're Marvel, and I was Marvel all the way.